Hello everyone, my name is Mickey Johnson. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for the San Antonio Trial Lawyers Association. I'm here today with my friend Pedro Weber. He's going to be the SATLA Member of the Month for April of 2023. Pedro, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to our members, please.
Sure. My name is Pedro Weber. Currently with Cruz and Payne Injury Lawyers. I've been an attorney since 2019. I started my career at the Bexar County District Attorney's Office. I was a prosecutor. Most of my time was spent in juvenile. I did misdemeanors, felonies, a wide variety of cases. My first trial was there. Within a few weeks of joining the DA's office.
Great.
Yeah, it was quite an experience. You can tell who's a new attorney, and you go against 30-year attorneys, and they run circles around you. But it was a great learning experience. And after that, I went to the defense side. So I was with a lawyer for a little while. For about a year, and then I just recently joined Fernando.
Okay, good deal. Well, I will say we're all start somewhere as lawyers, me included. I've only been licensed since 2017, so I'm not too far ahead of you.
Yeah.
There's always going to be lawyers more experienced, but you got to step up to the challenge.
Sure.
I think being in the DA's office is a great start. That's where all people do start. So now that you're out of the criminal world, what is it that made you want to get into the civil world and specifically, doing personal injury work and doing car wrecks and things of that nature? Why did you want to do that?
Well, before law school, I actually worked for USA for several years. As an adjuster, I started doing non-injury stuff. Then I transitioned to bodily injury, personal injury type of things. So when I went to law school, I always thought I was going to go back into the insurance side of things. Eventually I did.
Right.
My experience with USA, working for them, then I'm insured by them, so having claims with them, and then actually I was a plaintiff at some point during my law school period. I had a claim against USA. It was always pleasant to deal with. They always had a good experience doing that. Now when I joined Fred Lawyer, I realized that there is a complete polar opposite of that. And I realized that insurance companies, for the most part, just protect their bottom line. They don't really advocate or care for other people, especially injured people. And that's when I was working for Fred Lawyer. Now, the transition to plaintiff work felt natural because you can really tell who cares about people. When I talked to Fernando, I talked to other plaintiff attorneys. It was always very sales advocacy to help people, and that's what I always wanted to do. So transitioning to the plaintiff side was a natural step in my career.
Right. Well, we're very happy that you come over to this side. We're even happier that you decided to join SATLA. As you hit on it, the San Antonio legal community really is about collaboration.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, I've not practiced in a lot of other cities, but I've heard this is one of the most collaborative places to practice. SATLA, I think, really is a vehicle to share what you know and learn more from other folks. And so, in that same vein of collaboration, I'm curious to know, are there any examples that you'd be willing to share where you were able to get a good result for a client, or you were able to enhance your case strategy or your damages model, whatever it is, by reaching out to someone from SATLA, by collaborating with someone from SATLA? Do you have any examples of that?
Yeah. So when I first joined Fernando's firm, Fernando Clay's firm, even doing the defense side of things, there's a lot that goes into plaintiff's work, from helping clients when they're going to treatment, to helping navigate how they handle their bills after settlement. That is something that you never see on the defense side. So reaching out to SATLA members, of course, to Fernando and Clay, but I have friends that are already in SATLA, and I reach out to them on text and say, hey, have you done this? Have you dealt with this doctor? What do you do about this particular thing? I can't think of any specifics, but I reach out probably once, twice a week at least to somebody asking for menial help. Like you said, I'm a 3-4 year attorney. There's a lot that I'm still learning. So joining SATLA is actually a really good thing. I mean, as soon as I joined the listserv, I see how everybody collaborates, and it's an amazing thing. You don't see that in the criminal world. You don't see that in the defense side for sure.
Right.
So it makes the job easier. It makes it easier to help our clients.
Right. One way that I've tried to explain it to other people is it's kind of like you could take a small firm with, let's say, maybe one solo lawyer, But with the listserv and with the Sapling membership, now you have a big firm,
Yeah.
and now you have access to more stuff. And so I would just encourage you to keep using the listserv, and like you said, pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Give someone a call, give someone on the board a call. You know, this is really about trying to do the best by injured people. You know, so anytime you have a question, we're here to help, and you know, by being our member of the month, we really wanted to welcome you.
Yeah,
know?
thank you.
So I wanted to ask also, you know, are there any examples of just a good case result that you had? You know, maybe someone told your client, you know, the case is worth $5, and you had a verdict, and you got, you know, $10 or something like that. Are there any examples of just something that you did in your work that really made you feel good, or that you were proud of doing?
Yeah. So the past few months, we knew it was on the defense side, but we had a trial, and it was an adverse facts, adverse police report, very difficult client, very difficult witnesses on the other side, and experts, but we were able to overcome those things. Like I said, it was on the defense side, so it's not for Sala, but seeing how everybody collaborates on Sala. I mean, I see the emails yesterday. You know, like, who's on trial with this attorney? What are they doing? How do you navigate these issues that they're presenting? It makes it very, very easy to get real-time responses and help.
Right.
So
very good. Well, that's great. I just wanted to ask you just personally, you know, do you have any hobbies? I believe you mentioned on camera that you do a Formula One.
yeah. So Formula One it's my hobby. I'm a chief marshal for the FIA in the United States. I have a team of people. So when they come to Austin, and this year now Miami in May, and Las Vegas late October or early November, I go there and I have my team, and we basically monitor a section of the track and communicate with race control and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if something happens, then we're responsible to manage whatever the situation is on track.
Wow, that's really really unique.
I had my 5 seconds of fame. Have you heard of the Netflix show Drive to Survive?
I have.
Okay, so season 2, I don't know what episode it is, but you see me in the background, one of the Ferraris breaks down, and I'm in the background like directing my team. They're pushing the car off the track and stuff. So it's always something. I spend Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the track, and it's always a good time with those people.
Wow, that's really awesome. Do you do any driving or racing yourself?
I did race my motorcycle when I had one still.
Okay.
I got rid of it because I stopped riding as often. But I did go often to either Circuit of the Americas, Houston, or Fort Worth to do track days on my motorcycle.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, Pedro, again, thanks for coming in. We're honored to have you again as a Sapling Member of the Month for April of 2023. We hope you can come to our next CLE luncheon and recognize you there. And you know, just please keep in touch with us, and we wish you the best of luck in your career, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.